Will this Chinese EV give the Tesla Model Y a run for its money? Hey tech heads, Fina here. Today we're taking a closer look at the BYD Seal U, a formidable contender that's setting its sights squarely on the Tesla Model Y. With the electric SUV market heating up, the Seal U is sparking intrigue and anticipation among enthusiasts and skeptics alike. But does it have what it takes to go wheel to wheel with Tesla's darling? From its sleek design and impressive safety ratings, to its plush interior and smooth driving dynamics, we're peeling back the layers to uncover what the U in its name truly stands for, and whether it's earned its stars in the Euro NCAP crash test. Let's start by looking at design, which of course we will all judge for ourselves, but in my personal opinion, I actually really like it. It seems ideally balanced to me, and I don't think it will become outdated too quickly. I think it's a pretty versatile design. The dominant feature of the front view is the closed radiator grille, which is typical for BYD, with a large BYD inscription. 19-inch wheels are standard, and the length of 4.79 meters corresponds to the dimensions of the successful Tesla Model Y, which is 4.75 meters long. There is a choice of 6 color variants. In my opinion, the darker colors really work well for the Seal U. Now, do you wonder what the U in the name stands for? It is an abbreviation for utility, and as we will see in the next chapter, practicality really is one of the Seal U's strong suits. The Seal U also scores on safety, receiving 5 stars, crew protection got a perfect 90%, child passengers 86%, pedestrians 83%, and assistance systems received a solid 77%. The interior, I think, is also very well made with many nice surprises. The upper parts of the doors are covered with soft materials, and the leatherette seats have a nice, pleasant feeling. They are upholstered with artificial leather, so there is no use of animal materials. They are, of course, electrically adjustable, heated, and ventilated. Now, the sufficient legroom for rear passenger, of course, adds to the overall comfort. And I would say that the dashboard looks very well arranged and uncluttered. It is dominated by 2 displays that we already know from the Seal. There is a 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster behind the steering wheel. And then you get either a 15.6-inch touchscreen multimedia system in the design version or a 12.8-inch one in the comfort version. There's the ability to rotate the center screen into a vertical position, which is also typical for BYD. Some people do call this a gimmick, but I think we can actually quite appreciate this while navigating. I think it can come in handy, so I like it. The ability to control main functions using real buttons on the steering wheel and the center console is also a nice touch, one that I personally really appreciate. A small minus I see is the glossy black plastic around the gear selector, which of course is prone to scratches and fingerprints, and it's right in that place you'll presumably be touching quite often. So I don't love that part, but it's not in too many places. Tesla, on the other hand, relies almost exclusively on touch control via the center display, which may not suit everyone. Personally, I prefer buttons and levers. Ergonomics are pretty important to me, so I know which choice I prefer here. The luggage compartment has 552 liters of volume, and if you fold down the split rear seats, you get a nice flat surface and the volume increases to 1,440 liters. Unfortunately, the front trunk is not available, but there is actually a lot of space available for it. So I think either BYD didn't have the time to make the plastic liner, or it may be available for aftermarket purchase. The free space is definitely there, and it's quite large, so it'd be a shame not to use it. When looking at driving characteristics, we can definitely see that the Seal U is tuned more for comfort than performance. The car is definitely not sports-oriented, but it does excel in very quiet and calm driving. So when driving on the highway, for example, we can appreciate its ability to filter out noise from the chassis and aerodynamic whistling. On the other hand, the steering does not provide sufficiently precise feedback, and when changing direction quickly, the car tilts slightly. The output of the electric motor powering the front axle is only 160 kilowatts or 218 horsepower. And a sprint from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour takes 9.3 seconds with the smaller 72 kilowatt hour battery and 9.6 seconds with the larger 87 kilowatt hour battery. So you can see it's, not that speedy for takeoff. Definitely no sports match for the Tesla. The maximum speed is 175 kilometers per hour or 109 miles per hour. So in short, the Seal U is really a nice large family car for a calm driver, as opposed to the Tesla Model Y, which is definitely going to be more of a racer. But the Seal definitely deserves praise when it comes to its low energy consumption. So with calm driving, values of around 18 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers can be achieved easily. With the larger battery with 87 kilowatt hours of usable capacity, the real range is 405 kilometers or 250 miles on a single charge. The maximum charging power does not reach Tesla's top values, but it can be charged from 10 to 80% in 43 minutes or 30 to 80% in 28 minutes. Those who enjoy math may have already correctly estimated that the average charging power is 85 kilowatts DC, maximum 140 kilowatts, which are solid values for the cobalt-free LFP blade battery. The heat pump is included in both trim levels at no extra charge, as is the great 3.3 kilowatt V2L technology. Now, why do most European car makers still not have V2L? You know how great it is if you're, headed to a cottage or another off-grid dwelling without electricity to simply bring it with you for the weekend in your car. It's excellent. The onboard AC charger is 3-phase 11 kilowatts, which is not bad, but of course a more powerful 22 kilowatt version would be even better. So hopefully we will see that in the next model. Overall, the BYD Seal U is a very well-made car with high comfort for the crew. The price starts at 42,000 euros for the comfort version and continues at 45,000 euros for the design version. Delivery of the BYD Seal U to European markets is set to start in February 2024, so any day now, I'm guessing. The warranty for the whole car is 6 years or 150,000 kilometers, and the battery warranty is 8 years or 200,000 kilometers for a minimum of 70% battery capacity retention, and 8 years or 150,000 kilometers for the electric motor. So while Tesla leads in dynamics and fast charging, the Seal U can definitely compete with it boldly in other aspects. For many customers, the BYD Seal U may even be a better choice than the American rival because it has many options that Tesla lacks. So for example, the display in front of the driver and even a head-up display in the premium version. I am preparing a video for you comparing the Seal U comfort versus design, where we'll take a detailed look at what's missing in the basic version. So definitely stay tuned for that. The Seal U also comes jam-packed with assistance. The Advanced Driver Assistance System, or ADAS, uses 4 radars and 1 camera. The Lane Keep Assist works reliably, and the parking 360-degree camera with high resolution looks absolutely amazing on the large display. You can even display a 3D model of the car in your real environment, even while driving. It's really cool, I think. Other assistance systems are forward collision warning, automatic emergency braking, adaptive cruise control, rear collision warning, rear cross traffic alert, lane change assist, intelligent speed limit control, blind spot detection system, and many more. The design version also features a head-up display. During night driving, you can rely on full LED lighting technology to aid visibility, including high beam assist and adaptive headlights as standard. As far as connectivity, the Seal U supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. So you could actually leave your phone in your pocket. though personally I wouldn't recommend that because of overheating, of course, so probably you just want to put it on the wireless charger in the car. By the way, the front passenger can actually do that as well because there are two wireless chargers right next to each other, which is pretty cool. There's also ambient lighting, which enhances the atmosphere, and the gradual lighting animation definitely scores points for originality. So based on all that, I would say that the Chinese automaker BYD certainly does have the potential to succeed in the demanding European market. The new Seal U proves that it can compete boldly with established brands. So although the Seal U does not reach Tesla's level in some aspects, mainly performance, in others I would say it even surpasses it. So can it beat the Tesla Model Y? I think it's going to depend on each customer's priorities. So for those who care more about comfort than performance, BYD Seal U may be the ideal choice. Anyway, let me know what you think about the Seal U in the comments. I would love to hear from you. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already so you don't miss the trim comparison video and many other great videos. As always, thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you next time.